I'm Joanna Small, the Public Information Officer for the Commerce City Police Department. It's Monday, October 21st, and these are your weekend high or lowlights, depending on how you look at them. This is essentially our video blotter where we give you a rundown of the most significant incidents your CCPD patrol officers responded to over the weekend. But we always like to start these off with a few fast facts. We answered 277 calls for service and conducted 44 traffic stops just on Saturday and Sunday. Now here are those highlights in chronological order. Overnight on Friday, officers responded to a concerned citizen 911 call for a driver who appeared to be drunk. The caller provided a description of the vehicle and a license plate, and officers were able to locate it around the 6500 block of Quebec. The SUV nearly crashed several times before finally pulling over around the 7800 block of Highway 2. The driver was uncooperative with officers and had to be removed from the vehicle. We discovered he had 2 warrants for his arrest, and he is now facing new charges for DUI, driving with a restrained license, and having no insurance. Please do exactly what the community member who reported this drunk driver did. If you see a vehicle driving dangerously or erratically, get a good description and a plate if possible, and then call 911. On Friday, the Denver Police Department requested that we assist them in making a stop on a shooting suspect's vehicle and then serving a search warrant in the 6000 block of East 62nd Avenue. Both CCPD Patrol and our SWAT team assisted Denver and turned the residents over to them for their investigation. Overnight on Saturday, officers were sent to a stabbing in the 7000 block of Newport Street. A man was located with 2 stab wounds, but the victim was not being cooperative with officers attempting to conduct our investigation. The victim was transported to the hospital, and CCPD detectives are still working this case. No arrests have been made yet. Now, you likely saw this next incident posted on our various social media platforms over the weekend. Sunday evening, we were called to a 3-vehicle collision, a very violent one, at East 64th and Hawley. One of the vehicles ran a red light, and the crash was actually witnessed by a CCPD officer who just happened to be in the area. It resulted in a rollover. 3 people were transported to the hospital, 1 with serious injuries. Overnight Sunday into Monday, a 16-year-old boy told officers he was walking in Fairfax Park when he was approached by 2 unknown males. The victim says one of the suspects tried to punch him while the other tried to steal his phone from his hand. The victim was able to flee the area on foot, and this is still under investigation. Also overnight Sunday into Monday, we were called to a convenience store in the 7100 block of Quebec Street for a business alarm. When officers arrived, it was immediately apparent someone had broken into the business by smashing glass in the front door. Copious amounts of lottery tickets were stolen, as well as cash and potentially other items. The break-in and consequent theft was all caught on surveillance camera. If you believe you have any information about this incident or recognize the person seen committing the crime in this video, please call our tip line at the number that's there on your screen. You can always remain anonymous when you do so. Now here's a case investigators could really use your eyes on, so please take a look at your screen. At the end of September, the suspect and the vehicle in these images rammed the gate of American Roofing Supply in an attempt to gain entry into the business. Fortunately, he was unsuccessful, but there have been multiple thefts of roof shingles in the Denver metro area, and this business has been targeted several times. If you recognize the suspect or this vehicle, or both, again, call that tip line phone number on your screen. Now, a few fun things. First, we had a blast last week joining forces with the Cal Ripken Senior Foundation to participate in a multi-sport clinic with local kids. The clinic was held at the Suncor Boys and Girls Club, and our crime prevention unit and our training and recruiting sergeant loved getting to know the kids in our community by tossing or kicking a ball around. Second, this coming Saturday is our 2nd annual Costumes with a Cop event. You can get your totally free Halloween costume just by showing up outside the Civic Center this Saturday at 9 a.m. We will have games and treat bags for the kids as well, so bring your whole family. It's a first-come, first costume situation, so make sure to get there early, be there, or be scared. That's all for now. We'll see you next time. Have a safer week, Commerce City, and remember, if you need us, we are always just minutes away.